I always loved watching The Simpsons. Principal Skinner is my favorite character, but let's just call him Seymour for short, since that is his name. The steamed ham memes were the reason why I started to like him. I heard some rumors about a lost episode that involves him. I started to get curious about it, and I really wanted to watch it now. I searched everywhere online on each site, but I could never find it. I started to get frustrated with not finding the episode. I decided to take a quick nap, but then I heard a knock at the door. When I got out, I saw a box with the label, Simpsons Lost Episode. I took the box inside and opened it with a box cutter. There it was, the lost episode. Now before you say anything, no, it's not a disc with any writing on it. No badly drawn pictures on a DVD cover. It was just a disc with a picture of Seymour on it. What was disturbing about it, though, was that he looked like he was worried about something. I was still curious, though. I decided to watch the episode. I thought the disc wasn't working for a second, but then I heard crying from the TV. It was quiet first, but then it got louder. The sound of the crying sounded exactly like Seymour crying. What's going on? Then the crying finally stopped and the episode began. The opening was depressing to see. It just had Seymour walking in Springfield with the theme song slowed down in minor key. His hair was a mess and he wasn't in his usual suit. Tears were rolling down his cheeks and his eyes were a little red, like if he was crying so much. Again, before you say something, no. They weren't hyper-realistic. It was actually in the cartoon style. The whole town was completely empty and trash was everywhere on the streets. All windows were broken and there was some corpses on the road that looked like it was half-eaten. The opening finally ended when Seymour got into the school. Now the episode finally started. Seymour was just crying for 2 minutes. Then he looked at the screen like if he was looking at me. He sighed and got out of his office. There was a lot more corpses in the hall. Seymour went into one of the classrooms that Edna used to do teaching in. Her corpse was there, rotting, and had maggots all over her. Seymour looked at the dead body of his ex. Then he started crying again. After he was done mourning for his loss, he was definitely looking at me now. Tears continued coming down while his eyes were completely red. Would you like to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. That fat bastard killed them all. He pressed that button, killing everyone in town. How did I survive? I don't know. However, I wish I did. The love of my life is dead thanks to him. I never gotten the chance to tell her I'm sorry. I hope he's burning in hell right now for what he done. Was Seymour talking about Homer? Then Seymour heard moaning. He grabbed a shotgun and went outside. There were zombies everywhere around the school. Die! Seymour shouted as he started shooting all the zombies in the head. When he was done, he just went back inside. I forgot to tell you, there are also zombies. Now there's no more because I finally got rid of them all. He went back into his office and the episode ended right there. The credits were very silent. I felt bad for Seymour. He had to spend his entire life in that broken down town thanks to Homer's stupidity. I put the disc back in the box and kept it locked away in my closet forever, never to be seen by anyone ever again.